Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research.
I'm Jen Amos, and this is your morning market update for Thursday, December 22nd. Stocks on Wall Street are modestly higher in early trading, following another positive report on the labor market. The number of Americans filing first-time claims for unemployment benefits fell again last week to 364,000, the lowest level since April of 2008. Economists had been expecting jobless claims to rise after a big decline in the previous week. The four-week average of initial claims, a more accurate gauge of employment trends, fell by 8,000 to its lowest level since June of 2008. The report backs up other data suggesting that the labor market is improving, but economists say jobless claims would have to remain below 400,000 for an extended period to indicate a healthy pace of hiring.
While the labor market is showing signs of strength, the latest data on overall economic growth is less encouraging. The final reading of third quarter gross domestic product showed an expansion of just 1.8%. That's down from an estimate of 2% last month and an initial reading of 2.5% growth. The downward revision was mainly due to weaker consumer spending. All told, GDP growth for the first 9 months of this year is averaging just 1.2%, a much slower pace than is usual during an economic recovery. A closely watched inflation gauge within the report showed that consumer prices rose 2.1% on a year-over-year basis, slightly higher than the previous estimate. And core prices, excluding the food and energy sectors, are up 1.6%, at the low end of the Federal Reserve's inflation target.
Investors seem to be largely ignoring the GDP report in favor of that positive reading of jobless claims. The dollar has turned higher against the euro, which is now sinking back toward the 130 mark. The dollar's resurgence is pushing gold back down towards $1,600 an ounce, and crude oil is giving up some of its earlier gains, but is still trading above $99 a barrel. In corporate news, Yahoo is building on yesterday's big gains, adding another 2% today. The Wall Street Journal reported that the internet giant may reduce its stake in the Chinese e-commerce firm Alibaba from 40% to 15% and sell its entire 35% ownership in Yahoo Japan. The value of both deals could be $17 to $18 billion.
Another big winner in the tech sector is Micron Technology. The chip maker is jumping 7%, despite swinging to a net loss in the latest quarter and missing revenue estimates. Meanwhile, two retailers are not quite as fortunate this morning. Bed Bath & Beyond is tumbling nearly 5%, making it the worst performer on the S&P 500. After yesterday's closing bell, it reported disappointing fiscal third quarter sales numbers. And American Greetings is plunging more than 20% after it posted a 37% decline in its quarterly profit. The slowdown was mainly due to increased spending on product improvement. That's the latest from Weiss Research. Have a great trading day.